Like, comment, subscribe, and tap that bell so you be notified when the next video drops, and follow me on other social platforms. Alright, fuck the intro, let's get into the video. What's up, y'all? Mufasa Uncaged here, back with another game review, and today I'm doing a review on an AEW Fight Forever game. Now let's talk about it. AEW Fight Forever is the latest wrestling game to hit the sports game genre. It's developed by Ukes and published by THQ. These two studios have a past of giving us some of the best wrestling games in the past. From WWE, Shut Your Mouth, Here Comes the Pain, and the SmackDown vs. Raw series. But I grew up playing SmackDown vs. Raw, and I gotta say, that's the absolute peak for wrestling games right there. Like, that whole series was just fire, man, throughout. Especially SmackDown vs. Raw 07. But still, to this day, anytime I hear this opening right here, I'm turning it up to 10 and I'm blasting that bitch and I'm turning up. So when I heard these two were linking up again, handling the game, I had to give it a try. In AEW Fight Forever, you get an arcade style type of gameplay. The game is said to be inspired by WWF's No Mercy game that dropped on Nintendo 64. The first thing you'll notice about the game is the graphics and the way the animations look. When fighting, it can be a little stiff and clunky. The controls are easy to pick up, but sometimes felt unresponsive to me. I don't know. Probably it is just me. Also, there's barely any voice acting in the game. You'll mainly have to read dialogue throughout the whole season. There are 9 different game modes to pick from and 52 wrestlers to play with. One of the matches on here they have is called an exploding barbed wire match. In this match, you have to fight in the ring surrounded by a ring of barbed wire, and every 2 minutes the ring explodes. Whoever is the closest to the ropes will be impacted the most. Casino Battle Royale is basically their version of the Royal Rumble. And speaking of Royale, they're also working on a Battle Royale mode that's supposed to be dropping for the game, which looks crazy and creative in its own way. But do we really need another Battle Royale? I mean, come on, like, it's a lot of them already out here, and I think we remember what happened to Rumbleverse, am I right? Road to Elite is the season mode in this game. You can either do it with one of the superstars or create your own. I suggest playing with created character though. You can choose what type of personality you want for your character, but the only thing it does is change what you say in your dialogue. As you go through the season, they show you the history of AEW and some of the biggest moments that has happened so far and what it means to be elite. The season mode lets you level up your character from your stat skills, action skills, and passive skills. Passive skills are buffs that you get once per match when doing a certain action in the ring. Action skills are moves you can unlock that also allow you to do moves like kick up when you're down, dive through the ring ropes, or pin your enemy out of nowhere. With each week, they give you 4 days to work out or do other activities like sightseeing, interviews, wrestle at other shows to earn skill points, or go out and eat. Now, sometimes when you go out sightseeing, working out, and doing these other activities, one of the superstars might run into you, you gain a little bit more skill points, or they might just want to fight you on the next show or anything like that. Throughout the career mode, you are also met with some decisions that you'll be making throughout the career. But I feel like those decisions or choices were minimal impact on how it affected your season. Now, I'll be honest, the game doesn't look the best and it doesn't play the best either. But I do see some space for improvements. For example, creating a superstar on here is subpar. There is not much you can do. Also, when I seen the hairstyles, I'm like, where are the black hairstyles? There were only 2 hairstyles for my created superstar, and I didn't even like how they looked on the game. The fact that it's 2023 and developers are still making this type of mistake of not having enough hairstyles for black characters, it doesn't surprise me, but it's like, come on, get on y'all shit now. They had this thing on there called AI type, but there was no explanation or what that means or how it impacts your character. There's no explanation. Like, I was confused about that. There weren't many clothes to pick from, and certain pieces you couldn't put together for some odd reason. So definitely they need to add more to the customization of a character. Another thing I peeped is that putting your stats up makes a slight difference. The passive and action skills make a difference, but when it came to upgrading your stats, you don't really see the change, and you don't even know what your overall is because they don't show it on here. The career mode could be way better if they re-implement the way they did the SmackDown vs. Raw season mode with a better storyline, or even doing something like WWE Universe mode where random events happen during the match and see who's feuding with each other. Like for example, on here I won a tag team title match on here. I don't even come out with the belt. I don't fight for it. I don't retain it. Neither do I even communicate with the superstar I won the belt with. So it was like, what was the whole point of that storyline, or even point of that shit, when I don't even get to carry the belt out? Like seriously, if you're gonna have us win the title belt and then we're not able to rock it, it's like, what was the hell, or even the point of having that match? Like, I'm a champion, for fuck's sake. I want to represent. Now, if there's something that I did like about this game, or the variety of weapons you can use in the match. It'll be better if there were a way where you can choose what weapon you want to use at this point in time. Also, the fact that there isn't any virtual currency in this game is a big plus. Moves, outfits, pyro, props for your entrance can be unlocked with in-game money you earn by playing the game and doing challenges. That also means virtual currency isn't used to upgrade your superstar because they use skill points. If they can keep that system in the game, they'll have an advantage over 2K with that. I also like how the game focuses more on being an arcadey style of wrestling rather than be more serious, more realistic. Now, am I saying that this game can compete with WWE? No. But what I am saying is that the game has some potential to be good. I feel like if they can go back to what made the SmackDown vs. Raw series good and implement some of those things into AEW, they'll have a solid game, which will give WWE 2K competition or even make them want to be a better game. AEW hasn't been around as long as WWE, so I don't really expect the first game to hit so well, and they don't really have a budget like WWE. I haven't played a single wrestling game since WWE 13, which is a long ass time. Like, still to this day, I like wrestling, but I also miss playing the SmackDown vs. Raw games because those are some of the best core memories I will ever have. Like, I remember playing Money in the Bank matches with my cousin, and then like we fighting for the briefcase. Now I get on top of the ladder, my other cousin get on top of the ladder, and then now we're fighting each other. We trying to suplex each other off, but then our other hating ass cousin come out of nowhere, and then he puts the ladder. Now we fall out the ring. We're on the ground for like 10 minutes, body all red and everything. And then by the time I get my black ass back up, oh, somebody already won the match. My little cousin won the match. Now I'm looking at him, hella mad. Now I'm mad as shit because I lost the match because he barely did anything in the match. And then next thing you know, I'm like, yo, you loosey goosey neck motherfucker, run that shit back. Look, the game is $60. Is it worth it? I don't know. I'll leave it up to y'all as always. If you have played this game, what are your thoughts on AEW Fight Forever? Let me know in the comments below. Or tell me some of your favorite memories from the past wrestling games. If you stayed to the end, I appreciate you for staying through this whole video. If you enjoyed this video, then tap that like button, hit that subscribe button along with the bell. Check out the other content on my channel and on my other social platforms. Links will be in the description below. This has been another game review from Mufasa Uncaged, and I'm out.